afternoon and welcome to the 2020 Shenandoah High School graduation ceremony. I am Mr. Schaefer, the high school principal of Shenandoah. This afternoon, our graduating seniors will see their hard work the past several years recognized by earning their high school diploma from Shenandoah Community School District. Before we get started, we want to thank our Shenandoah Community School District families, staff, school board, alumni, community partners, and businesses for their support, especially KMA this afternoon for this digital presentation. Thank you. Without this support, this achievement and recognition would not have been possible. It is now my privilege to welcome to the podium Dr. Carrie Nelson, Superintendent of Shenandoah Community Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Schaefer. Good afternoon. I want to extend a warm welcome to our graduates, their families, and their loved ones that are watching today. While things look and feel different, we are here to celebrate and to honor our graduates. It's a day we've looked forward to for many years, and I am so proud and honored to be the first to say congratulations and well done to the class of 2020. I'm very fortunate that I've had the joy of watching you grow into such fine young adults over the last several years. You've worked diligently, and you are now reaping the rewards. We're at a point in time that's different and perhaps unsettling, but I want you to know I have full confidence that you have learned to be innovative, creative, and are resilient enough to rise to the challenge of finding the pathway to our future success. I believe in you, your future, and what you will accomplish in the years to come. My wish for you is hope, peace, and happiness, my friends. And once again, I want to congratulate you on a job well done.
At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our senior student council members.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. That was well done. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first student commencement speaker, Claire Adkins.
Hello, class of 2020, parents and guardians, administrators and faculty, and anyone in the community and beyond watching this video. My name is Claire Adkins, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak to you all today. I have to say, I imagine this moment to be extremely nerve-wracking and to be looking out upon hundreds of faces. It's crazy to think that's not the case, but I'm so glad we are given the opportunity to have a virtual graduation that we will truly remember forever. To the class of 2020, the past 4 years have been an adventure to say the least. From the evolution of Wyatt's haircuts, to Emily's ability to make anyone smile, to some pretty competitive pep rallies and interesting inventions we had to make in Kirkholm's class, we have definitely left our mark. Through these experiences, we have learned the true meaning of friendship and what it means to support one another. My advice to you is to never forget where you came from, and to remember everything Shenandoah has taught us to be a leader with a passionate heart, a friend with a hand to stretch out, and a positive role model for others to look up to. As the world today is teaching us, the world is constantly evolving, but I encourage you to never stop learning, never stop working hard to achieve your goals, and to never stop smiling, no matter the circumstances. I want to say congratulations on all you have accomplished so far, and I can't wait to see you all again. I want to thank you, parents and guardians, for guiding and nurturing us into the young adults we have become. We wouldn't be who we are today without your love and support. Speaking on behalf of our class, we want to thank the administration and faculty at Shenandoah High School for making our high school experience one to remember. You have brought out the best in us, or truly tried. We can be pretty stubborn. We have learned more from you than we know, and we are better individuals because of your love for us. Lastly, thank you to the Shenandoah community. We are blessed to have been brought up surrounded by so much love and support, and we will forever be thankful for the strength of community we have been shown through this time. I wish I could be looking out at everyone one last time, all together, to say this final remark. Graduates of the class of 2020, raise your hats because we did it.
Thank you, Claire. It is now my pleasure to introduce our second student commencement speaker, Roxy Denton.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a day that many of us have looked forward to, and I'm honored to be able to give a speech on behalf of my peers and community members of Shenandoah. I would like to start by thanking the staff at Shenandoah High School, Middle School, and Elementary School, as they are the ones who taught us everything we know. I would also like to thank my family and friends for pushing me to be a successful student, athlete, and daughter that I am today. Although the circumstances are unusual and unlike anything we ever imagined, I'm grateful for this opportunity and the hard work I have overcome to get here. We are dealing with many changes since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Because of this, there's a sense of unity between us classmates, as we are all going through the same obstacles together. We, the class of 2020, truly have missed out on so many memories. We have missed out on our senior trip, our spring sports seasons, our prom, and our traditional graduation ceremony, and the graduation parties that follow. We have faced more challenges these past few months than we have in our entire lives. Today was supposed to be our graduation day. We were supposed to be sitting together, anxiously awaiting our diplomas and creating memories that last a lifetime. But we are instead faced with a brand new way of graduating. Although this is not how many expected it, we may look back one day and see that we have something no other graduating class has. This one day that defines our graduation does not define the journey that we have traveled to get to this moment in our lives. Ben Sweetland once said, "Success is a journey, not a destination." I want you all to understand that everything leading up to this point is considered a success. We have gotten to this point despite the challenges we have faced, and I am grateful for that. This year will go down in history, and for us to have these circumstances land on our senior year was both a blessing and a curse. We will look back to these moments in future years at our class reunions and think of how interesting things were. We are the only class to have a virtual graduation. We're the only class that has had amazing programs dedicated to us like the Adopt a Senior Group and to have other gifts given to us from the Booster Club and so many others. We are the only class who has been granted the longest senior skip day in history, as well as a 5-month summer vacation. Instead of looking at these things in a negative way, some of us have created more meaningful memories out of it by being optimistic. I've seen classmates taking photos with friends in prom dresses and graduation attire to create memories from the ones they missed out on. I myself have spent more time with family these past few months than I have in the past summers. Class of 2020, our journey never stops. No matter what happens now or in the next few months, we simply just begin new chapters within that journey. I'm thankful that I was able to walk these halls next to you guys for the past 4 years, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Roxy. Now please enjoy Why We Sing by Miss Sons and our senior choir.
A sound of hope, a sound of peace, a sound that celebrates and speaks what we believe, a sound of love, a sound so strong. It's amazing what is given when we share a song. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. Soothe the soul, mend a heart, bring together lives that have been torn apart. Share the joy, find a friend. It's a never-ending gift that circles back again. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why builds a bridge, it can tear down a wall. Music is a language that can speak to one and all. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. This is why we sing. This is why we sing. This is why we sing.
These flowers are to remember our classmate, Kenzie Rooker.
It's now time to present our honor students. Several graduating seniors have been recognized for their cumulative grade point average over the past 4 years. These students receive cords to display this honor. Each color of cord represents a different level of achievement. Those with white cords maintain a GPA of 3.25 to 3.69. Silver cords, a GPA of 3.7 to 3.89. And gold cords, a GPA of 3.9 and above. These 2020 graduates are marked in your programs with an asterisk. Thank you. It is now time for the crowning moment. My fellow school board, Dr. Nelson, staff, families, friends, and students, presented digitally today, these 72 students have met the requirements set by Shenandoah Community School District School Board for graduation. At this time, let us recognize this accomplishment by presenting high school diplomas. Claire Marie Adkins. Wyatt Alden Oftenberg. Nicholas Ray Bartles. Ian James Bennett. Connor Evan Burt. Zane Michael Blevins. Haley Cheyenne Boomgarn. Kelsey Sue Carlson. Gregory Ames Carmichael. Kyle Jackson Servine. Taylor Caitlin Courtier. Katerina Lorraine Cox. Kaylee K. Alexis Crawley. Brighton Charles Davis. Roxy J. Denton. Levi Dietrich. Alyssa Nicole Dukes. Ashton Jade Dunkel. Tyler Jonathan Huff Freed. Natalie Diane Gilbert. Nicole Brooke Gilbert. Kelsey Ann Green. Natalie Caroline Gutchenreiter. Lauren Victoria Haney. Suzanne Marie Hensley. Austin Jacob Harold. Patrick John Paul Heelan, Jr. Nicholas Glenn Hunter. Caleb Desmus Inman. Rakay Amber Jackson. Bailey Hope Johnson. Zadriana Shalene Laddish. Ty Christopher Lance. Jaden Renee Lutz Nolan. Samuel Anderson Magwitz. Robert Dwayne Mallory, Jr. Jesse Aaron Manrose. Nicholas Wayne Mather. Kaylee Renee Mattis. Kate Elizabeth Maybe. Emily Jo McGargle. Kirsten Renee Miller. Lydia Leanne Morales Jan. Devin Dwayne Morlock. Hannah Mulligan. Dakota Francis Murren. Haley Rose O'Hara. Dakota Matthew Oldham. Anna Olson. Sir Kuntz Alvera. Monica Ontiveros. Ireland Katarina Palmer. Alexis Lee Parker. Connell Blaine Racine. Adrian Raphael Adam Renaud. Gage Michael Reed. Michael Ray Robinson. Donald James Ryan IV. Sierra Jean Shearkolk. Kayla Marie Shelton Torres. Blake Matthew Sun. Xander Lee Steiner. Peyton Lee Stevens. Anthony Michael Stogdill. Taylor Renee Stogdill. Blake Michael Swanson. Ethan Nathaniel Volschel. Gavin Grant Wake. Clay Thomas Watterson. Dylan Austin Wellborn. Jake Christopher Weigel. Demetrius Michael Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I present to you the Shenandoah High School class of 2020.
I just want to wish the class of 2020 the best and congratulations, and we wish you nothing but success in the future.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We wish you the best.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Best wishes.
Best wishes to the class of 2020. I hope you use the challenges you're going through right now to be ready for your future challenges in life. Have a great future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're all very proud of your accomplishments.